How's it going? It took me a little bit to get on. So, what's up? My mic here. So, I am trying to get this all situated with the new tablet, which sits very differently than the old one because it's a lot smaller. But I don't know, hopefully this works out. So here we are, back on the book cover. Let's see if I can get this pose where I really want it to be. I'm not gonna do the full body. Oops, that's not a pen. Because it's not gonna show. She's probably gonna be much bigger. Well, maybe not much bigger. We'll see. I wanna get her like basically drawn. And then we'll figure that part out. The head's weird. I don't know. A weird shape to me. Maybe it just needs to be squished a little. Let's squish the head. Just for giggles. No. I like that. Alright, it's a little less squishy now. The eyes are a little big too. Kind of my MO. There we go. Flip. Looks weird. I just need to... Try to do it while it's flipped. Kind of the point. I need to rotate it. Did I rotate it and now I'm unrotating it? Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna sit here and say, okay, a whole bunch. Because why not? This is not working. Okay, got it. So this tablet doesn't have any buttons on it. Came with a little remote. So that's, it also randomly just turns off. It's interesting. Not like completely, this screen goes black. I haven't figured out why yet. It's probably a power issue, but I've tried every USB port on my computer. It hasn't changed anything. So we'll see. We'll see if I ever figure it out. Because I briefly Googled it, and it's like a lot of people have the problem. But I just haven't really felt like diving too deep into it. It's not a huge problem, it's just kind of annoying at this point. So I'll look up some dress references. And get a bodice on her. Try a few different ones. There's one that goes like this, right? It's like a boat neck, kind of. There's the opportunity for some trim, maybe with a floral design. And then there's the shimmies underneath. That. Suppose it could just be the dress. Oh, why it was so hard to get that word out of my mouth. Do like a double belt type of a thing. This gives us an opportunity to create some flow here. Maybe wrap these around somewhere like ribbon. Take this off. Yeah, keep hitting random buttons. Don't worry about it. Still getting used to the new setup. Overthinking the fabric part of it right now. Just trying to get some ideas down. Some garb ideas. That is opacity. That's not gonna make. Yeah, I definitely made this sleeve way too wide. I mean, it's not supposed to be fitted, but also doesn't need to be like huge. I do like the double belt idea. That'd be a nice transition to like here maybe. The other option is, well, there's a couple. There's your standard bodice with underdress. There's more elfy kind of gown. This is like the little girl in the village. What's she wearing? Because I think what I originally had in my head was a little bit too bar wench. So we don't really want to go bar wench. We don't want to go Renaissance fair. Although it does kind of seem like she should have the long sleeves. Kind of seems to be the standard of what I'm saying. I don't know how historically accurate it is, but also it's a fantasy thing, so how historically accurate does it need to be? Also not super great at costume design, so I just don't know if I want to go with the type of thing that, you know, we're doing laces down the front. Because I feel like that ages her up. And all of the young girl styles don't seem to do that. There's a couple that they're not like full bodices. There's some lacing in the front, but it's decorative. And there's the possibility of doing lacing down the side. I think that might look weird though. I think I'm just gonna go with that for now. God, delete the thing. Thank you. Oh, did I just delete the wrong thing? Sure did. So we're just gonna turn it down just for now. Back to this. Yeah, I think it needs the sleeves. Could also do like square neck. That looks too, I don't know, it says merchant to me for some reason. I think I want to keep the neckline up. And we can just do like small frill. Maybe in like a bow. Smaller than this. That looks weird. And then she would have sleeves. I did those wrinkles all wrong. Of course, I kind of like it without sleeves now. Put them on, I'm like, ugh. Or again, you know, going back to what is or isn't historically accurate. Whoops. Just make these long sleeves. Might be swinging a little princess. Also, the proportions on this arm are crazy. Fix that now. Sort of. Or not at all. This border might be too trim or whatever. It might be a little too thick. Part of the problem. Oh geez, sorry Jess, I wasn't paying attention. She have nice clothing as her father was a prominent figure, but it's filled with halflings, so they weren't used to making clothes for humans. Okay. Should I just make the sleeves like slightly too short? This is tall people problems right here. I'm not really gonna do that, but oh, anyway, well, since you're here, this is like the base of what I came up with for the dress so far. What I came up with for the pose, though, if you can imagine this, because the hair is just kind of very gently sketched in. So it's going to be a similar hair to what I had in the other that other sketch. This hand, I know it's very like, no, don't touch me. But this is actually going to be like, because her hair is going to be kind of blowing, it's going to be kind of holding it back a little bit, so there'll be a little bit of movement and just, I don't know, a little bit of maybe hopefully depth and something interesting to see. So it's not just like a sea of red hair. And then this will be similar to that hand in the reference you sent me. Just kind of like playing with her hair there. And then I want to do a similar light source from the bottom as the other one, but there's also going to be a reflection of you know, the red hair along here where, you know, the highlights are going to be. There's going to be like, I don't know, less ketchup and mustard. Say like, you know, your highlight, but then like a little bit of a reflection of red in there, whoever end up doing it. That's where I am at now. So I've aged the face down a little bit. Trying to show that in the close too, and then my tablet just turned off again. What the hell? There we go. Just doing stuff. Ramble. I feel like I'm losing a little bit of the turn of the body. I think it's because of this right here. Faith in my vision. Okay. What I wanted to do is, and this is currently flipped, and I may still flip her, because this is the orientation I want the hand in. I was trying to get it so she loosely follows the words and stuff and things. Oh shit, did I just undo the wrong layer? I sure did. Cleared the wrong layer. There we go. Follow where this is going. So then when we have, you know, the magic coming down, it kind of makes sense, like where it's pulling. Maybe that's there and that's there and something. I think. That is very thick on this. Just draw on the next there. I guess ultimately the decision is long sleeves or short sleeves. Hey, Omega. I do not have listen turned up. Should be up now. You know the artsy stuff. I know the rightsy stuff. No, audio stuff works when it's turned on, usually, sometimes. It just didn't. I turned it on! Do it again. It'll work this time. Probably. I think this whole arm needs to go somewhere. Oh, boy finally had his first swim meet tonight. Let's go see how that went. Oh yeah, this was the outer proportion arm. That would explain why it's not going where it's supposed to go. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm glad I don't have my camera on if you haven't got it up on the TV. Jeez. Should I make the whole arm bigger now? That works. Wait, what? No. When I say it was, I turned it on, like I realized it didn't go off when you used it, and I was like, oh yeah, I have to turn the volume up for the channel that it's on. Because usually it's on the same one as whatever, what I usually use for music, which is not this right now, it's on Spirit City. Today. But I can hear myself. Anyway. Hand. Boom. Usually have it on the TV? Oh my gosh. That is freaking the longest alien finger ever. Let's go with it. She pissed off a halfling and they cast a spell of enlargement just on that finger though. Everything else is normal. I'm leaving that for now. I mean, the hand is overall big, but what you can do. Too bad the part's already ready to make a kid. Okay, so just shrinking it isn't gonna make it work. Finger surgery. I'm not really gonna leave it. Drive me crazy. Still real chonky. Where just trying to get the gist of it, really work the clothes out. A cilantro long finger. Ah! Damn it. That hand is still crazy. Let's shrink it down a little bit. Move on. Alright. Acceptable. Because I also want to try and use the hands to guide gaze a little bit better. Alright, this hand. This one. I had a vision. And that was around lunchtime while I was working, so... You know, originally I was thinking palm facing the viewer, but maybe it would be better. This. The big chunky thumb sheet is reverse hitchhiking, or just giving us all a big thumbs down. It's fine. Just imagine this is not crazy fingies. I like each hand posed individually, but not together. She's almost doing like a talk to the hand type thing right now. That ain't it. Somebody's texting me. Alright. What do we do with this? I'm looking at this, I'm not super jazzed about that hand. What do with that one? Also, just as a placeholder, I'm gonna take this one. Two. That's not gonna work, is it? But I could put it here. But then it's very much like, oh my. Go up there for a second. You know, I was actually wondering about something she could be holding, and that is a really good idea. Like a flowering herb of some kind would be perfect. Weren't they looking? Wasn't there? I might be getting my wires crossed with something else. I thought they were looking for a certain flower or something at one point. When I do my read through again. Yeah, this is looking whatever. And actually, if I did something like that, I could even incorporate, you know, like leaves and flowers. You know, blowing around in there, kind of break things up. Someone got sick from drinking the wine made from a flower. Okay. I knew there was a specific flower something something. But anyway. Just, I know the overall palette is gonna be black and red and gray, but a few pops of maybe some blues and greens. Well, mostly greens. And some foresty blues. That makes sense. I don't know. Okay, so just so I remember, we're doing that. Be thorns and bleeding, or maybe that's probably a little too Jesus-y. What color is her dress gonna be? It's gonna be dress colored. Probably. Actually, even like this color that I was sketching in, if I went something a little more muted, or in here. Darker. Then there could be some gold or silver accents or something. Probably swatch out a couple of different palettes. The more we talk about it, go with silver. I had a feeling. The more we talk about it, the more I'm just like, the more we keep adding stuff, which means more colors. So I want to get all our elements in place, and then probably cheat the silver a little bit over to the blue side. Okay, maybe not that much. Okay, how about actual black? No, I'm not complaining, not in the least. Just changes, and honestly, some of these little things will help balance it out. And I'm gonna be extra honest. I had not even thought about the color of the dress yet. I was thinking, actually, And actually, this could work with the silver. What color is his hand? And I was thinking, like, how can I do, like, an old man gray? But still be, you know, pale and wizardy and I don't know. I can use the trim of her dress as the base for the hand, and then we're reflecting, you know, the red of her hair in here, right? With the highlights. And that'll help. More complaining. Oh god. No. That'll help build out our palette and tie things together. Because my biggest worry was there being, you know, this sea of red hair in here. And just having that dominate everything. But there are things we can do, like, you know, pop some of these reds into the highlights and then even take this dark green and put that in our shadows. It's looking a little bit like an Italian flag right now, but it won't in the end, I promise. Because I will put some blues in there too. Oh, not that blue. Definitely not that blue. You know, just a... Also, this pen doesn't blend at all. Can't remember. Does she have blue or green eyes? Just green eyes, right? Oh shit, that was the layer sketching the arms on. Just gonna duplicate that. Literally just keeping this as like a color note. So I don't forget. Green, like emerald green. That's what I thought. Pasta for sure. Oh, that was the eraser. Come on. Here we go. Fix. Alright. Darkening them for the cover is acceptable. I don't think I'll need to. Because if the dress is gonna be like a greenish, tealish, foresty color, now I'm thinking about it, might make sense to change it to blue. If I made the eyes dark green or darker green, you wouldn't see them next to a dress with the color I had up before. So they either have to be a bright green or change the color of the dress. Because actually, with that green and all the red, I do run the risk of it looking a little Christmassy. I probably will cheat that color a little bit more towards the blue side. Again, it's just going to be a matter of putting down. I'll put down the most in color importance. Most important colors first, and then see how everything else works with it. So red hair, green eyes, ghastly old hand. So we're definitely doing silver trim on the dress though. And then blippity blappities and palette. Done. Gotten so little done. Okay, so this hand is doing the thing I want it to do. It's gonna be... Okay, why does my tablet keep freaking out? I could actually make this hand kind of mimic his hand in that it would, you know, in the way the fingers are. Maybe? Probably overthinking it. What is my deal with like big long crazy fingers tonight? Okay, not that. Then it can be more like she's running her hands through her hair, but she's not telling anybody to stop. She's not saying she won't pay the rent. Yeah. Okay. I'm into it. Got the gist of the hands. Okay, well, actually, no, I kind of have to redo this one. I do have to. So she can actually still have that delicate hand. It would just be holding a thing. This looks weird. Is an extra finger, which is fine because magic. Again, she pissed off the halflings, and here we are. I don't worry about it too much. That's what we're doing. And this is where smacked in the face by a flower. No, she's not. Or let's do just holding a broccoli. This is our placeholder broccoli. And fuck all of it. Sand is tiny. I want this fingy to go more like... Not that. I want it to go... Ben. Okay, maybe I should have just left it alone. This is fine. This is all totally fine. You're making this first flange super long. Ew, no. Go back to the other thumb. There we go. No, it's like her palm is facing... It's weird. It's just construction. It's a mess. The fingers are shitty. The whole hand is shitty. It's just kind of like, what do I generally want it to be? It's pretty bad. And yet I can't stop picking at it, because what I really need to do is just move on. There. Thingies. Anyway. Moving on. Probably not. Here. Definitely want it to frame the face. Trust the process of 3,000 revisions? Yes. I also gotta be careful not to go too Little Mermaid with this. Oops. Promise you won't detour us today? No, don't worry about that, dude. You're fine. I'm plenty detoured as it is. Let's switch to... Oh, a little too much. Not what I want. That's not what I want either. Whoa. Why didn't I just leave the thing I had before? It was fine. Adriana, how's it going? How are you tonight? Agonize over a single word way longer than you should? Yeah. Yeah, that is the writer's equivalent of redrawing a finger 1,000 times. Alright, I need to zoom out. I'm way too zoomed in to be doing this hair. Look at this mess. Yeah, maybe zoomed out a little too much. What is the basic shape we want this to have? Oh, I want to make sure it's like going in different directions too. Like this side probably shouldn't go out as far. Oops, I forgot. Really should have done that on a different different layer, huh? This one fucked up hat. Yeah, a little very fucked up hat. There we go. Just put a little tiny top hat in there. The flower. Now we can kind of just refine how it's gonna be. Yeah, I mean, if you can't beat them, join them. Probably be easier to paint those. Or not with that brush. I'm gonna sneeze very, very soon. Trogdor the Strong Bad email. No, I don't remember that. It sounds vaguely familiar. Yes, I'm drawing on my new tablet now. I love it. The only problem I'm having is it just randomly blacks out. Which is almost certainly a power issue. So I need to figure out whether I have a defective brick or what. I don't know. Or if it's my computer, which I don't know why it would be. It's powered everything else just fine. So it is on a largely unused power strip. So it connects. It's got this like three-way cable, which might be part of the issue. I may have to just switch to two outputs. So the three-way cable, there is a USB-C that goes off of the tablet into this little box. And then it splits off into a USB and HDMI, and then a USB-C power outlet. So The problem is either that box isn't drawing enough power, or there's like something interfering in there. So everything is well seated. I've disconnected, reconnected, turned off and on, done the whole thing. So the next thing to try is going to be to just have one USB-C going out to the computer and then one going out to power. Draw an S and a more different S. That is very much what it is. But yeah, definitely don't make them look at all the same. I don't know, I'm just trying to look at make it look like magical and ethereal in some way. Sitting here like, how did I do it before? Yeah, I should. I definitely should. Oh, I might be going out to the sides way too far. How did it look on the other one? Because I thought it looked really good on the other one. And that's probably a big part of the problem, is I'm trying to recreate something I already did. Oh yeah, I did not go out nearly as far. My dumbass drew that all over the arms. Alright. Here is what's gonna happen. Put on some chapstick. That's gonna make it all better. Oh, I have an empty layer just sitting here, don't I? Dump it up here. Gotta make sure we put that broccoli back in there. Really? I think we talked about that before. Okay, let's get rid of this, oops, hair for a second. Back to this hair. Which obviously I can't use it, but... Peekaboo! Yeah, if I were to just take this and but I can stretch it. Okay, maybe not that much. You get the idea. Okay, that's right. That's pretty close to where I had to be. I'm gonna take this side. Stretch out. Oh, not bigger. No, no. That's a lot of hair. More hair. All the hair, make it so big. Okay, actually extending it down like that, now that you've yelled more hair, or just more, now it kind of makes sense, oddly. Only problem is the part's on the wrong side. Flip it. Flip the part. See if I can flip the part. Doing a hair transplant. Oh, I can't really. Wait. Actually, no. I could make that work. I'll just have to, oh. And layer with the color. Just this one. So give her a little breathing room here. It has its own zip code. I mean, I obviously I can make it a lot less. What is that color? Have you considered even more hair? You know, I was just thinking there could be more hair. I just cut back some of this crazy whatever it is. It actually isn't terrible. I don't expect you to be helpful, it's okay. Like, man, this hair has been cut up. And it's like, yeah, I just did that. Just did that. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I got the impression she had so much hair. I'm just gonna use what I had as a base because I really liked it. And once I cut away all this extra color, really. Oops. It really helps break it up. And actually, if we do the leaves and the flowers blowing around, you know, they can be like kind of caught up in the hair. Just gonna merge that down. Make life so much easier. Okay, so it does need something coming out here. Oops. And it'll look different too, because there'll be, you know, these darker areas. That. Alright. So then let's do hair stuff. Arms. That's a dress. That's another dress. That's a different reference. That's a different arm. Oh my god, I gotta clean up my layers. That's old hair. That's talk about that one. Did I already delete that other hair layer? Oh, let's just cannibalize this one. It's not doing anything. I don't know what to say. Okay. Okay, so I really like this. With the direction her head is facing, it actually makes more sense than the other thing I had. We're gonna keep that. We're just gonna kind of outline the main shapes I want to keep. Where the hell is my stabilization? I was gonna say, where the hell is my stability? And it's like, I have none. Let's flip. We're gonna flip for now. I don't want to hide her face too much. That's also another concern that I have. I can't have it blocking that much of her face. I was gonna have it cover her ears so I didn't have to deal with it, but I don't think that's gonna be the right call here. Where do I want it to go? Here. Here. I want some neck. Show some of the neck. I feel like that's gonna be important. I think I want to make the neck a little longer too. Because it just, I don't know, it gives her a little, adds a little more to the expression, I think. Stream chat broke in OBS, I think. Yeah, it works. Told you it works. Oh wait, this is the side we don't want to talk about so much. Maybe a little more. Working fine. Don't start. Welcome back, Jess. There we go. Oh, bottom braces. Ew. Poor guy. Bottom teeth are the most sensitive to get done too. That really sucks. Real quick, something I want to do. So I want to put a mask on this, so I'm not trying to constantly erase or figure out where things are gonna overlap or not. Actually, no, that's not entirely gonna work, is it? Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I got it. Got it. That ain't it. Oh, apparently that was it. Because it's just gonna mask the lines. So I'm gonna be dumb. Yeah, getting braces as an adult is a million times worse. It's like by the time the kid's a teenager, they're still, you know, they have all their teeth, but their teeth are still a lot more mobile than they are for adults. Well, as long as he wears his retainers, he'll be good to go. Campaigning to get the fix. Absolutely. Mine didn't want to do phase 2 of braces, and he needs them. He still needs them. He doesn't want to do it, but they're at least the first phase made enough room in his mouth for his teeth. Because his orthodontist was originally saying like he was gonna need extractions and the whole 9. But I told him, I said, if you decide to do something about it later on, it's going to suck. So bad. There you go. Tell him what's up. They definitely don't get it sometimes, what goes into this stuff. I figure out what to fill in here if I wanted to do that. Right now, this is all kind of coming out to the same spot. I want it all to be different. Oh, now that's the same. Damn it. do work. You'd think by now there would be some sort of better technology. I mean, Invisalign is a thing, but even that hurts. If I make this go up a bit more. Good shape. Simplify some of this too. So let's get rid of kind of what we're left with. Kind of the same thing I did before. Here. No. Nope. Wrong button. Whoops. Okay, so there's our basic hair shape, and there's still gonna be, you know, loose hairs and wisps and depth and I want to so actually look a little weird, but I do think I should. Some sort of cutout there to break that up. Okay. I think one thing I might change, and then I'll have to recenter this whole thing, but just want to do, if I can, that, except both layers. Pull them out a little bit. And then I think I'm probably gonna call it stuff and things and blippity blappities. Oops. Actually, if I move her up closer to the hand, I can have like the nail come down a little bit more. But the whole plan is for the blurb or the box or whatever to be here. Because that means that hair has to come up more. So this would kind of be our framing. Passenger, how's it going? new and exciting. Why would you redo your teeth again, though? Teeth are fine, dude. So, text, blippity blappity blappity blappity. Nothing? That's okay too. This will also give room for like later down the road when it says best selling, astounding, New York Times. Two and a half acres. I was a weed whacker, dude. At that point, get a goat. Just get a goat. So yeah, I just need to fix up the details and so that her fingers aren't fucked up and she's not holding a broccoli. And then she's got to be holding an herb, and then we'll put some leaves and flowers and shit in here if it works. That's just if it doesn't make it too busy, because now that I reinstalled the hair, not careful, might be too much. No offense to keep a goat in. Goats are a pain in the butt to keep in. So you gotta get the little fainting ones so you can just yell at them and then they fall over and then they don't leave. The other thing that I am gonna have to do, when we get to the color palette part, keep the ghost broccoli. Not keeping the ghost broccoli. We can have the ghost broccoli be like a trading card or side art or something. Oh yeah, getting city nasty grams about grass is no fun. Well, maybe if you write a letter to the city and explain the Pokemon situation to them, they'll be understanding. Good for their peoples. Alright, so this is a junk layer. Oh, anyway, so when we get to the palette part of things, I'm gonna have to make sure it's in print colors, print compatible, CMYK. Because Clip Studio CMYK proofing sucks. Windover tallgrass is really pretty. My wife keeps the grass. She loves mowing the lawn, so the grass is always like, it is on point. If it's long enough to like really be measurable, it's too long and she starts to twitch. Once upon a time, I lived near wilderness. And windy days were always pretty. Ghost broccoli bookmarks. We could do that. The only problem with ghost broccolis is it's an inside joke now. So we have to find some way to make it canon. All for inside jokes. That's fair. Okay. Hold on. We do a thing and then I really gotta go. Junk layer. So many rando layers. I have to like consolidate all of my notes into one layer. Just say merch. Because if we're gonna start with a bookmark, you know, we're gonna go out and the other shit. I just have this vision of like, I mean, better than this. And then it's got, whoa. No. Ghost broccoli. Profit. Broccoli. There are several in the book? Okay. First one to find all the ghost broccoli in the book, get a free ghost broccoli bookmark. I don't know. I can't tell if what the hell I just drew is cute or upsetting or both. Ghost broccoli is all fun till you realize the description only exists in my mind because I forgot the word cauliflower. Where's ghost broccoli book? So, this thing I'm working on now is a book cover. And the character there is supposed to be holding a flower or herb or whatever. So I just drew a thing there as a placeholder. And we've been calling it a ghost broccoli. Ghost broccoli. So we're gonna do, when the book comes out, we're gonna do ghost broccoli merch. Make little ghost broccoli plushies. There's no possible way that would come out looking obscene based on this design. It would never happen. But anyway, I am gonna go. Just realize how late it's getting. And I still have clown business to do. So, have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you all next time. Take care.